Hey guys, my name is Liam with Carry On Calisthenics, and today we need to talk about something that I wish I would have done so then you don't make the same mistake as I did for literally years. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. So that mistake that I want to talk about is not timing my sets. I've noticed like over the past months, that I haven't been uploading. I've been trying to kind of test and experiment with the difference on how I feel and how I progress in strength when I time my sets versus when I didn't. And recently I come to find like it's not only for, strength and kind of calibrating which intensity that I want, but more of the time efficiency that I find when I time my sets. I mean, all the time in the gym before I time my sets, I would always hear it too. I would always, hear from various different types of YouTube videos like, you should time your sets. That's the secret to building, blah, blah, whatever. But I don't know. I just chose to ignore it. So like I said, I'm that kind of person to where I go to the gym. I have a plan. It's probably not a very good plan, but it's pretty simple. However, a workout that I choose for that day, even though it's simple, I usually put in some extra just nonsense sets in there, like some random skill or exercise, some random static in between sets. And I usually found myself at the gym for like 3 hours, 4 hours, especially if it was a static day. So, and not that I didn't like it either. I mean, I was in there just doing my thing, and I just let the time go away from me. But now that I have a kid, he's getting a little older. I find that my time with him is truly valuable, and I don't want to lose. I want to have as much time with him as much as possible. So, really timing my sets has, first off, I felt given me a lot more time with my family, and second, I noticed that I feel like my workouts are just much more efficient. I mean, I never noticed how much time I was really wasting, like, whether it was recording myself, like making some mini edits in there, or really just looking around on my phone or walking around. By the way, you should really do an experiment with yourself. Like the next time you find yourself in the gym, like don't time yourself and just rest after a set how you usually do, walking around the machine or something, sitting down, whatever, and then time yourself on your next break. So put like a minute and a half on the clock, and you'll see like how fast that rest period goes. And that should be an indicator that you're resting too long if you're looking to aim for more hypertrophy based work or like endurance stuff. But so yeah, I started timing my sets. I found them more time efficient. I feel like I can schedule my workouts way better now, because instead of like 2.5 to 4 hours of a workout, I reduced it down to like an hour and a half, sometimes less. So, and I still feel good when I get out of the gym. I don't feel like I underdid it. I don't feel like I could have done more or something like that, because I'm still taking my discipline that I've always been applying to my workouts, to each rep, to each set. I still keep that in there. It's just now it's much more structured when it comes to those rest periods. Also, I notice how good it translates over to when you're trying to monitor like how many reps you can go up in a week with a certain exercise. It's pretty cool because, like I said, for example, taking a minute or a minute and a half rest, you'll see like how much you've improved. Like when you add, maybe one or a few more sets in there after your usual rest period. So good indicators right there. In addition to timing my sets, I find that I usually have around 6 working sets. So that's excluding the warm-up set and maybe some extra random static sets in there, or some random dynamic exercise. But I post on my Instagram all the exercises that I do, like all the sets in there on my complete workout that I do, and I'll leave a link in the description so you can follow the page if you want to. Helps me out a lot. Appreciate it. But 6 sets is a lot, I think, or it's at least enough to give you a great workout, especially if you're using the right exercise that gives you a good challenge. So that's my 2 cents on timing your workouts, more specifically timing your rest periods. So now I really want to know about you guys. Do you time your sets? Do you not care to time your sets? Are you kind of like me to where you went a long time without looking at the clock and really tracking your rest periods, and then all of a sudden you started? I want to know that. So let me know how it goes for you. I'll learn something. You can learn something from this video. And I appreciate you guys watching. Catch you in the next one.